So, gents, tomorrow is a big day. Homeowners of Warfield, Binfield, Bracknell, big expansion plans, and obviously all is going to be revealed on the socials tomorrow. But let's tonight get out a little bit of an explainer so that not just the homeowners, people looking to move to Warfield, Binfield, Bracknell, landlords that operate in that area as well, but what is going to be happening to the big expansion plans with the Avocado groups, and what does that mean for your clients moving forward is really the topic of convo for tonight. So, Mr. Ovie, how do you feel about being branded from Matt to Ovie, back to the well-known nickname?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, all my friends call me Ovie, so I'm quite used to it. So, yeah, looking forward to being Ovie now. And, yeah, really sort of looking forward to working in the Warfield Binfield patch. So, yeah. Yeah,
it's kind of home for you, isn't it? And it's obviously home for you, Matt. Super excited to get you part of the group as well. So, something you've obviously been, I'm sure, eyeballing from a background for a while, but Binfield is, you know, everything to you really, isn't it?
I think I loved working in Binfield. I think Binfield's just home for me. Working with Ovie as well, who's worked in Warfield for so long. It just seems like a match made in heaven. So when I had the opportunity, I couldn't really say no, and I was thinking about it for so long. As
like a marriage proposal.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Ovie got
logic said I should have said yes, so I did.
I've had to change my name as well.
I've only ever known you as Ovie anyway.
Yeah.
I think everyone in this room has only ever known you as Ovie, but I've spoken to all of you about it at one point, so just glad to have finally done it.
Yeah. Got it there, and the big launch tomorrow. So people who are watching are probably getting an idea of what's going on here. Sanjay, obviously you've been involved with Bracknell since day dot, since the birth of Avocado. What's going on in your world with obviously the addition of Mr. Bloomfield over here?
I was trying to think of something to come up with to say when you asked this question, but I genuinely can't really think of anything scripted. The reality is that when I look back at the first joining 4 years ago to now, like, there was literally just a few of us, and now look at us. We're a room full of what we started with back in 4 years ago. So yeah, I've got Ryan coming over, who's born and bred in Bracknell, knows Bracknell through and through. We actually went to a house the other day. He said, "Oh, this is my dream home." So yeah glad to have Ryan on board, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, your family from Bracknell, you worked as an agent in Bracknell. So what we're seeing here is now 4 agents across, you know, Warfield, Binfield, Winkfield, and obviously Bracknell that are kind of either born and bred or, as an agent, really experienced. And that's the same for you, really, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, I literally started my career in Bracknell way back in 2008. So I spent quite a few years working here, as Sanjay said there. Yeah, born and raised, went to school here, played for the local football team. It seemed like the writing was on the wall when the opportunity came up to come back to my roots. Just super excited about it, and working with Sanjay and the guys, it's going to be awesome, to be fair. It's really, really excited to get going.
Yeah, no, love that. I mean, we've always had one saying, me and Mike, since Avocado kicked off, which is whenever we're going to make a decision of spending money or spending time, will it benefit the client? And when obviously this kind of Avengers team of Bracknell Forest was put together, the question was, is this going to benefit the client? And ultimately, it's going to benefit all the clients massively, because just in this room alone, we've got over 100 years worth of agency experience between us. Obviously, HQ is centralised in Binfield, you know, part of Bracknell Forest. It is the kind of core, the original area that we kicked off. So to see this specialism of kind of your specialism with Binfield and obviously with Warfield, and also the first set of boards going up with faces on.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, good. Just get our face out there. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see some Matt's and Ovie's boards going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see who's going to copy. I think that's going to be a new trend.
I mean, you've got some lovely faces, to be fair. So this is fine.
Well, we had to change a top on one of them, but overall, I think we got the design right. I think it's going to be nice for people to just reference people dealing with people. You know, we've obviously had that phrase as well, haven't we? People before property. But that's the main thing that all the clients are going to get. And what you've loved, Sanjay, since day one is that people are dealing with you, not a department, not a call centre, WhatsApp groups. It's more friendly, it's more fun. And overall, you've helped a lot of clients over last few years, you know, that have really enjoyed that part of it more than anything. Take the marketing to one side, just the communication channel has been great.
Yeah, it's just tried and tested, isn't it? Over the last 4 years, like we've still got people recommended us who sold for us in year one, or used to buy for us in year one, year two, and they're coming back to us now and they're recommending their mums and stuff like that. But you wouldn't never even before, when I used to work in high street agent, would I get that same response or that same feeling from clients. So it's quite nice to have that. Genuinely quite nice to have that.
Yeah.
And you and some of them make friends with, you know. We've been out for drinks with some people, haven't we? So it's quite nice, really.
So the socials change tomorrow.
Yep.
Got the big launch videos going out tomorrow as well. But obviously you guys, for yourself, Matt, you kicked off on the 1st just a couple of days ago. But for the rest of you, you've got listings in the marketplace. You know, you've got active clients that you're working with, people you're helping. So what would you say? One sentence from everyone. I'll start with Ryan. Put you on the spot. What's the one thing that you would say if you're a homeowner watching this in Bracknell for you that's kind of on the fence with what to do next, how they start the whole process? Do they get a load of agents out? Do they start shopping around online, talk to the mortgage advisor? What's the first step that you would say to them?
To be honest with you, it all just starts with a conversation. Like we're probably the least estate agency people you're ever going to meet. We're very good at what we do, but we're just people, and we want to have a chat with people. We want to offer advice. We want to help. So just pick up the phone, drop us a message on WhatsApp. It starts with a conversation. We'll take it from there.
And what would you say is next step, Sanjay? So you had a chat, you got a rough idea of your goals, your plans. What's kind of the next step? What would be the big decision in terms of how to market your home? If you've got that home in Bracknell for you, what's the next step to get it ready?
I think, first of all, just have a look at some of the stuff we've already been doing over the last few years. Like, some of the marketing is unbelievable, like completely out of this world. And the response, that's the key. The response we get from the marketing is literally second to none. And I'm so proud of that because we're obviously creating that ourselves, most of it. So it's completely worlds apart from what you would normally see. That's the feedback I get. So yeah, definitely from a marketing perspective.
And for you, Matt, a common problem in Binfield in particular, and in a lot of marketplaces for upsizers and the kind of family-centric sort of demographic that we often work with, is finding that next property. So if there's people in Binfield Village and Warfield that are really, they've got an idea of what they want, but they're just not seeing it come available, what would be the tip that you would give them?
I think you just need to, firstly, make yourself aware to us. We need to be talking to you because that type of house, we're going to get called out, do a valuation on it. I'm going to have 5, 6, 7, 8 people that I already know to call. And if you're not on that list because we've never spoken, you're just going to be one step behind before you've even started. A house like that, by the time you've seen it on Beat the Portals or Rightmove, it might be a little bit too late. So just get in touch, make contact, make sure I know what you're looking for, make sure Ovie knows what you're looking for, and we can help you best.
100%. And for you, Matt, being involved with high street agency and seeing the different levels of communication and now running your own business, what would be the big difference you would say that people should be aware of between working with someone like yourself in Warfield to the others, without being derogatory to estate agency, but just what's the big difference?
Big difference is you just feel more personal to that client. Me and Sanjay always said is just our clients are clients for life. You know, it's just relationships, just building that relationship. So, because you're working with our clients day in and day out, so we're available 24/7 really. So, it's just a huge difference, and it's such a better approach. And I feel I'll see that with my clients. So,
friends call you Ovie, clients are going to be calling you Ovie. Ovie on the boards as well now. Good luck with the launch tomorrow, gents. I'm super excited for, like I say, Warfield, Binfield, Bracknell, this expansion plan. Feels like a group of Avengers. Like if you could put 4 agents together for those marketplaces, these are the 4 names that I think any agency would love to have under the brand. So for you, pairs to now be doing it as your own limited companies is super exciting for the homeowners. And yeah, good luck with a busy weekend of calls coming in, I'm sure.
Yeah.